Guys, what is up? This is Shatner's Prodigy coming at you with the 17th episode of Fabled Quasar vs. the world against G2 Man. He's repping that sweet dad picture and no extra deck, and let me tell you, I have never seen a deck with no extra deck that I liked. He's either playing Skill Zodia or Scrub Forts, so I know I'm in for a treat. So I'm going to go off on a little bit of a tangent here, tell you about a story that happened to me the other day, where I used Mind Crush after this exact scenario. And I called Clippert Toll. And for those of you who don't know, Toll was the OCG name of Clippert Scout. And I called Toll, and we were in this big dispute, and I didn't realize until after I'd quit out of the duel, it was a match, it was only game 1, I just didn't have time for it, that his name wasn't Clippert Toll. So I summoned Raven, he has the Steel Drain, it's at 1, whatever. Happens, I can't compete with luck even though I rely on it so heavily. I let the salt flow a little bit, I let the gates loose a little bit. I hope Gangsta isn't anywhere around, otherwise he'd ban me for harassment. But yeah, seeing as he's safe, I thought I didn't see him around, I couldn't smell his distinctive odor. So I was good to let the floodgates out a little bit, and let them out I did. So here I try and go for a play. I draw 2, literally nothing I can do from this point, no tuners, no way to recur Chawa. He goes, he uses Regeki, which doesn't make any sense considering what he's about to do. He sets 2, activate gates to the Dark World, looks in his extra deck, summons out Fabled Raven, which, I mean, I'm all for someone using Fables against me, but, I mean, we all know how I do against Dark Worlds. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right. So here he has 8 levels on board, attacks for, looks like 4,800? No, 4,600, I did my math wrong. And then he goes into Stardust Dragon. And here I'm trying to make a play, I'm trying to calculate my moves. I run and get my cord, I cut out about 15 seconds of the video here. While I go and get my cord. So I use Upstart Goblin, draw a card, draw into that. Normal summon out my Level Eater, special summon out my Glow Bulb, and then I get hit with Skill Drain, which is limited for the second time in 2 duels. I don't know how these people are ripping Skill Drains, neither one of them used any form of draw power. They're just ripping Skill Drains left and right. You have a 1 in 40 chance of doing that, but they did it. They did it. But whatever. This guy summons out Alias, sets 3, and passes. I'm too afraid to face down 3 back row. So I'm trying to think of a way I can make a play here, and I'm kind of coming up blank. I have Soul Charge, so I decide to just use Black Rose Dragon to try and gain some advantage. So while this play is resolving, I want to talk about something that's pretty new, and that's the direction I'm taking my channel. You may notice my banner and picture have changed to the Fabled Pegasus. I don't know what you want to call that. But the reason I did that is because I think I'm becoming too serious. I think I'm taking myself just too seriously, and a thing you don't know about me is I hate people who take themselves too seriously. I'm afraid I'm becoming too much like them. I'm afraid I'm becoming what I fear most. I'm afraid I'm becoming MCool40. Yeah, that's right, I'm afraid I'm becoming some straight-laced Yu-Gi-Oh! Monk who's telling you how to think, how to play a deck. Whenever this deck is silly, I need to be more silly, more fun with how I run my channel. And that's why I'm trying to take my channel in a new direction. So I'm going to start putting out more Yu-Gi-Oh! Vines, I'm going to start putting out more deck profiles, I'm going to start putting out more open-ended fun stuff as opposed to just, I don't know, what I was doing before where I would monotonously talk to you for like 5 minutes about some topic that you weren't interested in. So I get like the ideal 1-for-1 discarding Level Eater for Glow Up Bulb, or vice versa. And that way I might want to make 2 Level Eater, 2 Formula Synchrons at least, that's the word I'm looking for. And here, Quasar's at a level 10, it's not a level 5, don't worry about that. And here, oh, I make a double Quasar, oh baby, a double. Yes, that's good, that's gonna be the title of this video right there. Oh wow, I can't believe I didn't recall. Okay, so yeah. So I win that duel in brilliant fashion, hitting that sweet double Quasar. And we're moving right on to our next duel against Wildlife 1111. Make a wish, everyone, 1111. So yeah, these, on a side note, were the first 5 duels that I recorded. And there it is again, 0 card extra deck. Scrub Exodia or Skill Forts, guaranteed. Looks like it's leaning towards Exodia. Because honestly, what other deck has no need of an extra deck? Every other deck benefits from that except for Exodia, where you never summon a monster. But yeah. So there I use Draw Muscle. Brilliant card, I love that card so much. And here I'm just trying to make a play. I don't know what I have in my graveyard at the current moment. Oh yeah, I do have that, so I'm able to make that play. He used his Jar Upgrade, further enforcing my Scrub Exodia hypothesis. I draw 2, nothing too special. Here I'm able to make a second Fabled Reagan. Oh, by the way, I just love Fabled Reagan. I don't know if you know that. I love that he's a walking pot of greed, and here I actually use his Cyber Valley to make Quasar. So that Mind Control is coming in clutch the one time I don't draw in my opening hand. Thank you, Mind Control. See, I think I open Mind Control as often as my opponents open Skill Drain. So he activates Threatening Roar, so I can't just stomp him with Quasar. And because of that, I'm forced, I want to say. I'm not forced, but I feel like it's safe to use 1 day apiece. On reflection, I probably shouldn't have done that because he... what do you call it? Because he's playing Exodia, and probably giving him that free +2 wasn't a good idea. But whatever. He is unfamiliar with Quasar, which I don't blame him for being. I imagine a lot of people who run around in like 2013, 2014 haven't seen Quasar at all. Here he offers me a draw, and I told you, man, if you want to win against me, summon Dark Law, activate Skill Drain, or offer a draw. Those are 3 things that get me to scoop every time. But yeah. So here I'm trying to explore the possibilities, see what I can possibly do in regards to maybe pulling out a Quasar. Because, you know, I got that double Quasar last time. I was thinking maybe I can pull out a second one. But yeah, there's a Valet. Or Valet. No, that's Valet. Valet is with 1 T. You spelled your name wrong there, Valet. So yeah. Yeah, the French don't pronounce the last letter of certain names, so this one would still be Valet. There I rip Mind Control where it's not coming in clutch. And then he uses Dark Law. I mean, he gets the Shadow Mist. And I was about to scoop, but I saw that he added Shadow Mist. Yeah, and I'm like, if you got Goblin, you got game. Because I'm not... Oh, he activates Polymerization. If you can't tell, I honestly have no idea where this duel is going. I generally screen like the first 2 duels to see if the recording went through and all that, but past that, no. And then I trim the beginning and end off of it. And so he beats over Nizuchi. He pauses for a bit of time, so I'm like, it's 1 day apiece, there's no damage. He activates Miracle, so he activates Torrential Tribute. Nothing I can do about that, so... yeah. He tries to use that quick play spell, Miracle Fertilizer. Oh, baby. That's as good as the quick play spell, Reinforcements of the Army. No, quick play Creature Swap, I think it was. If you can't tell, I'm trying to clumsily make a reference to Asianized White Dragons. What do you call it? Asianized White Dragons, low-rated Duelist series. And speaking of Asianized White Dragon, some guy pulls off Destiny and Dragoon on me. That guy's like Quasar's little brother. He can negate anything by tributing himself and special summons himself back in the end phase. And here I'm trying to go off. I feel kind of bad putting the moves on him. But, I mean, if you're going to offer me a rematch and I'm going to accept, I might as well make it worth your time by doing something worth my time. So here I'm summoning up. So here I'm using my Pot of Greed. And it's looking pretty grim, not gonna lie. Rip pretty perfectly with that what do you call it, with that Dark World dealings into Ayers Rock Sunrise. So I'm able to put some mad moves on, summon out that, activate that, get out Fabled Quasar, go into Reagan hoping to rep the perfect thing. I'm able to go off. So here I have 6 levels on board. I rip the Grimro, which will get me the Nizuchi, so that I can discard Crust and special summon out Raven. And yeah, this is pretty much a wrap from there. From here I can make a level 6, definitely. Or I could have made a level 7, then, I don't know, showboated by going into Level Eater again. Here I could have special summoned out a Level Eater, but if you special summon out a Level Eater, you run the risk of being exciting on Knighted, as unlikely as it is. So yeah, there it says, wow. There I'm like, that neg 4. Because yeah, honestly that's true, I will take a neg 4 to make Quasar, I will all day, every day. And yeah. So, this duel is just about wrapping up, so I'm going to negate his D-Prison, and he scoops it up. So I'm content with that win, and yeah. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm just showrunning my stats here. Hope you have a good day.
Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.